Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. I think most people are starting to get that Tesla is not just a car company, but a technology company or innovation company, you might say. Because Tesla is not just disrupting the transportation sector by going from ICE to EVs. No, Tesla is actually part of 3 out of 4 of the global economy simultaneously. And all 3 sectors are reinforcing each other in a self-reinforcing, ever-accelerating loop of innovations. And RethinkX has just written a little article called Synergy With, the interconnected nature of technology disruptions, where they are talking about the disruptions of the 4 foundational sectors of the global economy. And the crazy thing is that Tesla, the car company, is the leader in 3 of them. And the speed at which this is happening is just unreal. So to think that humanoid robots and full self-driving cars are decades out in the future, well, you better rethink that thought again. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So I hope you are familiar with the think tank RethinkX, whose founder is Tony Seba, that back in 2010 predicted extremely accurately the disruption of the transportation sector and the energy sector that we are seeing today, and predicted the prices for batteries, solar and wind energy. So RethinkX has a very good track record, so when they publish something, it's a good idea to take a listen to what they have to say. And also because they understand disruptions and are not afraid of letting the data speak for itself, even though it means going against all institutes like IEA, which does not have a very good track record of predicting disruptions, as their prediction is almost always linear, where disruptions is always happening in an S-curve. That is also why we have seen analytics companies like EIA getting the disruption of the ICE cars completely wrong, and they thought it would happen very slowly and in a linear fashion. But it didn't, and it's not doing. So if you want to learn how disruptions works, I can highly recommend you to check out Rethink's research on the topic and read Tony Seba's book on it, or Adam Dorr, that also works at RethinkX Books Brighter. Or I will leave a little 15 minutes video down below that Adam made a year ago on disruption. That is a very good overview what a disruption is. But the big thing here is that it is not just one disruption that is happening right now. It is 4 of the foundational sectors of the global economy that is being disrupted simultaneously. And they are accelerating one another's disruption. And Tesla is not just in 3 of them, but is a leader in 3 of them. So the 4 sectors are energy, transportation, food and labor. Tesla is not in the food industry yet. You never know. But they are in the transportation sector, energy sector and labor sector. And they are leading the transition to EVs, and they are leading the AI-controlled full self-driving cars, they are leading in the humanoid robots, and they are leading in the energy storage system, including the software to run them like Autobidder and virtual machine mode. And Tesla has built one of the most powerful AI training computers in the world, so also leading in that field, as Tesla and Elon Musk's other company, xAI, is working closely together and learning from one another. And xAI just built an even bigger supercomputer in just 19 days, or 120 days from the idea to the supercomputer was running, where other companies take years. This has made rivals like Microsoft and OpenAI scramble to learn how the hell did they do that, or they will forever be left behind if Tesla and xAI can just keep building these supercomputers in 3 weeks when they take them about a year to do the same, because then it would be impossible for them to ever keep up if they don't learn how to do this, as their competitor Elon's companies is running 20 times faster than they are. And AI companies like Inflection's CEO has even basically been giving up on these supercomputer clusters because of the speed with Elon Musk work with, as he said, I'm not going to, or don't feel the need to, compete with a company that is trying to build the next 100,000 GPU systems. So for people to think that Tesla is not an AI company is completely insane. And AI is going to speed up every other disruptions as well, as Rethink also wrote in their article. AI not only boosts the creativity of human users, it also helps humanoid form robots, flying drones, rolling vehicles to operate more like a human would. And AI is helping to identify sources of materials that those machines will need, like using a combination of water testing and machine learning that the US Geological Survey-led study estimate between 5 to 19 million tons of lithium reserves are located beneath the southwestern Arkansas. If commercially recoverable, the amount of lithium present would meet projected 2030 world demand for lithium in car batteries 9 times over. So the discussion about not enough lithium has also just been thrown out the window thanks to AI. So that is just one example of AI helping in areas you probably didn't even think of. That is once again helping the EV transition and energy storage. So as they wrote in this article, the platform technologies underlying robots, AI, batteries, sensors, motors, actuators are each increasing exponentially in performance and decreasing exponentially in cost. This is opening up new market opportunities that are linking transportation with energy and with AI. For example, cheaper, better batteries are already revolutionizing the electric vehicle industry. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, which do not contain nickel, manganese or cobalt, made up just 6% of the market in 2020, they have now jumped to roughly 30%. But LFP batteries are not just used in cars. Tesla used them in their Powerwall 3 for energy storage systems as well. When Adam said disruption are imminent in 4 of the foundational sectors of a global economy simultaneously, this is what he's talking about. Humanoid robots uses batteries and AIs that are also enabling autonomous cars. Companies that make cars also install home battery storage system. Home battery storage is accelerating the adoption of solar roof systems, and cheaper and plentiful electricity will power humanoid robots and the processors, making the next generation of AI all in self-reinforcing, ever-accelerating loops. And all of this aligns perfectly with Tesla's mission to accelerate the world to a sustainable future, as 90% of greenhouse gases emission today comes from the energy, transportation and food sector. So disrupting these 3 technologies will take us almost all the way to get to net zero. And disrupting labor is going to accelerate all of these sectors, as making everything cheaper for all of us, as labor and energy goes into everything we make in every level of production. And many of our global climate problems are not being solved because of the cost of solving them. But when we can basically just print labor, the cost of making these huge environmental projects will drop out of the sky. So development in one of these areas, energy, transportation, food and labor, are driving development in the others. Therefore, it is impossible to understand any of the sectors of the global economy without understanding the others. Reduction in cost or improvement in capabilities in one technology are having beneficial effect on the cost and capabilities of the other technologies in a self-amplifying manner. And that is why the disruption are imminent. And because Tesla is in 3 of those huge fundamental sectors of the global economy, that is all working towards what most countries want, to get to net zero by 2050, this is something that is going to take off like nothing we have ever seen before. Well, Tesla will no doubt be a completely different company than what most people see them as today in the very near future. people that think humanoid robots and full self-driving cars are decades out in the future, I don't think they get the full picture and are only looking at maybe one of the sectors in a very linear fashion. But this is not happening in a linear fashion. Just look at how fast AI has learned, and that is only going to accelerate. What XAI has just turned online is basically more compute power than what the entire world's supercomputer power combined was like 5 to 10 years ago. So if you think AI development has gone fast over the last 5 years, you have seen nothing yet. And that is what is controlling Tesla's full self-driving cars and the humanoid robots. Actually all of Tesla's factories, and help develop even better batteries that use less rare earth materials, helping making better programs to control the energy storage system. So everything Tesla does is going to accelerate and become better and cheaper like crazy over the next 5 to 10 years. So in my opinion, Tesla will have working humanoid robots and full self-driving cars within the next 5 years. The pace of innovation at Tesla is insane. Just think that most other legacy automakers will take more than 5 years just to develop a new car and get it to market. So that is just to put in perspective how fast Tesla is moving right now compared to the legacy automakers that some people still think will catch up to Tesla in the EV and autonomy. They can't even get a new model to market before Tesla has disrupted the entire automotive industry with robotaxis and basically every other industry with the humanoid robots. This is coming fast, much faster than people think, as they are not looking at this as multiple disruption accelerating one another. Most just look at it as one change in one technology that will change in a linear fashion. And when we then have multiple disruptive S-curve colliding, the linear thinkers will be off by orders of magnitude. When looking back just 10 to 15 years from now, we will hardly be able to recognize our society. It will feel like us looking back at the beginning of the 1900s. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.